didn't really get into film until probably college or high school.
So there was no one around you doing film?
No. Actually, me still explaining it to my family and grandparents, they think I'm an actor.
I mean, still?
Yeah. It actually took probably 5 to 6 years for my parents to really understand, because they actually were on set with me. I brought them on set a couple of times for them to actually understand what I did, but my grandparents still think I'm an actor. They don't really grasp the concept of lighting. There will be times where you're out of work for 2 weeks, to maybe a couple of months. And then, just finding other means outside, like within the business I started my own rental company. Around the time that I was working at the rental house, I started as I noticed I was doing films on the weekend and used their equipment at a discounted rate. I was noticing how easy it was to generate an extra income from just bringing on equipment to a job. You come on to a job, you get your day rate, but you also can get your rental rate.
And isn't that usually more than?
Right. I mean, that was definitely a decision that I made early, because I realized how hard it could be, and you become a lot more marketable that way. When someone recognizes you as a guy who has equipment, then they're like, all right, I can cut out that middleman, the rental house, and now I can just go to Justin. I started very small, like very, very small. My initial investment was probably a small Arri kit, which I guess can be anywhere from $300 to $600. So I only had 3 lights my first time I came out. I mean, that might sound ridiculous, but 3 lights on a production that has no lights is a lot of lights. And then, renting it out for nothing, pretty much like $50, just so I can come on the job and people knew that I had lights. But, over the year, $50, if you save it, is another light, So every time I got a job, I never spent the $50, but I would save it, and I bought another light. And every time I got another light, the money that I made from that light, I would save it and buy another light. So every time that I would get that extra light, my rental became more. So, it went from being a 3-light kit to, a truck